Hi, I'm Jen, perinatal exercise specialist and founder of Fit for Expecting. Today I put together a couple of videos for you at the request of the Mommyhood project that you can incorporate into your prenatal exercise routine. First what we're going to do is activate our core. So I'm going to turn to the side so you can see what I'm doing. I want you to put your hands on the baby and you're going to inhale, feel your belly expand, feel the baby go up, fill your lungs with air. Exhale, blow the air out, contract your abdominals, and hug your baby. Let's try that again. Inhale, exhale. Make sure you contract those abdominals on the exhale. If you're having some trouble breathing, a couple of tips that I have for you is to try to raise your hands up when you're breathing. Sometimes this helps. This allows your ribs and your lungs to go out more. Or you can also put your hands on top of your head. Try to play around with a couple of different poses with your arms to see what you can do to help yourself feel like you're breathing easier. The second thing we're going to do for our posture is standing pelvic tilts. So hands on the baby again. You're going to tuck the pelvis under, contract the abdominals, squeeze your glutes, and then release. And when you release, I don't want you to exaggerate the arch. I want you to release to neutral. So let's try that again. Tilt, tuck, squeeze your abdominal muscles, and then release. This is really good if you're feeling low back pain. If you do this a couple of times throughout the day, this can often help get your abdominals to help support your spine so your back doesn't have to do all the work. Next, we're going to grab our exercise ball, which is one of the exercise equipment that I recommend to all moms, whether you're pregnant, whether you're postpartum, whether you're a mom with a teenager. Anyway, the balls are great for doing lots of things. So what we're going to do first is we're going to do circles on the ball, hip circles on the ball. So place your legs wherever they're comfortable, and you're just going to circle around. And feeling every motion that you do. So I want you to do those as many times as you want, and then switch direction. And then I like to put my legs a little bit wider for this one, and we're just going to go side to side. This is a great exercise to do as you get towards the end of your pregnancy. It helps open your pelvis, open the hips, helps the baby drop to the position that you want him or her to be in. So this is a good one to do towards the end, or even when you're getting into labor, this is a good one to do. So then we're going to keep the legs kind of wide. What we're going to do is squats. So you can extend the arms for balance, arms can be at your waist, you can hold onto a chair, whatever you want. You're going to stand up, hold, and back down. Up, hold, and notice that I'm still maintaining contact with the ball so it doesn't go sliding away. Good. And then we're going to do pelvic tilt on the ball. So same as we did standing up, you're going to tuck the pelvis under, contract the abdominals, and then back to neutral. Let's do that again. Tuck the pelvis under, contract your abdominals, back to neutral. Then what we're going to do, I'm going to turn to the side so you can see what I'm doing. Arms out. You're going to squeeze your shoulder blades together, like there's something between there that you have to hold. Squeeze that together, and then release. Let's do a couple more so you get comfortable with the motion. Squeeze, and release. One more. Squeeze, and release. And we're going to take the ball and we're going to move down to the floor. So if you've done yoga, you're probably familiar with the child's pose. What I want you to do is put your knees out wide so that your belly can drop in the middle of your knees. And you're going to sit back on your feet using the ball. You can do child's pose without the ball, but I thought I'd show you how you could do it. It's a great stretch, a great way to relax. So you can also use your ball. You can also do pelvic tilts with the ball, but sitting on the floor. Bring your knees a little bit closer together, and you're just going to tuck the pelvis under. Same motion that we did standing up and then when we were seated on the ball. If you need more support, you can also drape yourself over the ball and do the pelvic tilts like that. So that concludes our ball segment. Hi, we're back. We have two more segments, our squat progression segment and our stretching segment. So squats are great exercises to do. Helps get your pelvis and your hips ready, helps get the baby in the proper position. So you've probably heard it tons of times by now. Squats are great, but we're not gonna go straight to doing squats to the ground. We're gonna progress to help your body get used to the position. So first, I want you to put your feet pretty close together, arms out. You can also hold onto a chair, hold onto your partner or a friend, hold onto a tree if you're outside, and you're gonna squat down like you're sitting in a chair, keeping in mind that you don't want your knees to pass your toes. So I want you to do 5 of these, and then on the 5th one, I want you to hold it down, raise the arms up, and pull down and squeeze. Up, release, pull down and squeeze. Squeeze those upper back muscles. Squeeze. I want you to do 5 of these, and then I want you to stand up, move the feet a little bit wider than hip width apart, and repeat. Squatting down. Always paying attention to your posture, making sure that your back is straight, that your knees are not going past your toes. And then the 5th one, stay down and pull down. Pull down and squeeze. Now if you feel like this is too easy with no weights, go ahead and grab a set of dumbbells. But you can still do this exercise and have it be effective without dumbbells, whatever's easier for you. Then you're going to stand up, move into a plie squat. I'll turn forward so you can see me, which is feet pointed out a little bit. Same motion. If you notice, we're going down a little bit more than we were going down the previous 2. On the 5th one, I want you to hold it down, and same motion, pull down. Pull down and really squeeze. Good. And then stand up. And this time we're going to go all the way down to the floor. So inhale up, exhale all the way down. You can touch the floor. Inhale, exhale all the way down. Inhale up, exhale all the way down. Let's do one more. Inhale up, exhale all the way down. Good. So moving to our stretching segments. Have a couple of stretches for you that my pregnant clients think are great. Help with a lot of the pregnancy discomforts that you feel. First one, I want you to cross your arms and then raise your arms up a little bit. You'll feel your shoulder blades kind of like pull apart. This should feel like a pretty good exercise in your upper back. Hold that for a couple of seconds, and then I want you to switch and slowly raise them up. Feel that stretch between your shoulder blades. And then I want you to put your arms out, thumbs out to the side. Just feel that stretch. Good. The next one we're going to do is a hip flexor stretch. So kind of like you're in the lunge, you don't have to get down far to feel this stretch. And then you're going to tilt your pelvis a little bit so that you feel the stretch right here in your hip flexors in front of your upper thigh. If you feel like you can't feel it, step back and try to tilt a little bit more until you can feel that stretch. You can also hold on to a chair or a wall or somebody if you feel like you can't hold your balance. Then switch legs, tilt till you feel it in front of your leg. Good, and then we're going to go down to the floor. So this is a stretch for your piriformis, which is right here, along your back, along behind your butt, sorry. So you're going to put your leg like this. There's a couple of variations. You can either straighten your back leg, and then you can go down as far as you can. If your belly is big, you don't have to go down at all. You want to feel the stretch back here, kind of like behind your butt, behind your legs is where you want to feel the stretch. If you can't straighten your legs, no problem. Just bring the leg in. And then, like I said, try to find a position where you feel the stretch. You don't have to go down all the way to feel the stretch. And then switch. So you can either extend your leg straight back, or you can tuck it in, either way. And then the final stretch that we want to do, we did before, the child's pose. You should end all of your exercises, whatever you're doing, whatever your activity of choice is. I recommend ending all of them with stretching and then a little bit of relaxation. So child's pose is usually really good. Opening up your knees, stretching and resting back. And I recommend holding this for a while. You can put a bolster or a pillow down here if you feel like you need some support. And just relax. I would recommend doing it for like 5 or 10 minutes. You can also lay on your side if that's comfortable for you, whatever. It's a really great way to end your exercise and to calm yourself and to give the baby a little bit of relaxation time too. Thanks for joining us.